Hey you guys! Alright, so I decided today I'm gonna film this video that I've been wanting to film forever, and it is about running gels. I have 7 different running gels that I've tried myself. They range in flavor, texture, and price. Of course, I don't have every single gel on the market since there are so many, but I feel like with these ones I can present you different brands and what and how they taste like. So yeah, let's get started. All right, so for first step, I could tell what are gels and what are they for. So gels are pretty much fast absorbing carbs, fructose or glucose. So the gels are mainly made for are running, cycling, or triathlon, for example. Of course, anything in between, trail running, and everything goes in that. So pretty much gels are made for maintaining your energy during vigorous and long training or a race. And it's mainly to support your fueling, not really, it's not magic. It's not gonna make you run faster. So the next one I want to mention is when should you take the gels? It varies a lot on what you're doing, but usually it's that you should take the first gel in around 30 to 45 minutes of your run or race, and then you should take them 20 to 30 minutes after the first one. Yeah, as I mentioned, you should take in account the distance, the pace, and how many carbs does one gel include that you're taking. And also, this is a very important note when taking gels: never try a new gel on your race day, because you never know what can happen. Usually gels can throw your body into a frenzy, especially your stomach, so you don't want to have a bad stomach on a race day, especially if it's a longer race. So it's very important for you to try the gels you plan on using beforehand. Longer training, I suppose. Right, so next I would like to mention the different types of gels. I pretty much have all type of gels here today. So gels can vary in texture, carb sources, and some have extras like caffeine or electrolytes in them. And obviously most of them are not caffeinated because the caffeine can, spice things up for sensitive users, again with stomach issues, for example. So for the texture, I wanted to mention there are 2 main textures. There's the liquid and a little thicker gels that usually need a little water to go down. Side note, I have used these, what are they? Well, pretty much like a gummy form of gel. They're pretty effective, but again, anything gummy you have to pretty much stop and chew it and chuck it with water, so they're not pretty effective if you're trying to maintain some pace, but they are as effective as gel. So I wanted to mention that those are a little alternative for gels that exists. I don't have them today here, but today is all about gels. All right. I think next we can delve into what I have here today. And I was thinking of pouring some into shot glasses to show you the actual form they are in. And so today I have 7 different gels, as I mentioned. Some of the more, I think, how would you say it, more international would be these four. I have the DEXAL gel. These are pretty popular around Nordic countries. These are one of the best tasting, I'd say. The Cis ones, these are pretty popular also. The glue one, this is, I'll tell you which is more liquid and thicker later. High Five, one of the most used ones. And these are, I don't know about, well, maybe this one is from Lidl, so it can be more around Europe. And these two, the Pulsnutrition and Maxim. I don't know about these ones. Do they sell these anywhere else but Finland? But I hope a lot of Finnish people are watching, so you'll get more insight. Yeah, today I'm gonna rank these maybe more from liquidy form to a little thicker, because I feel like these are, I don't know, I don't want to rank from best tasting to worst tasting, because I don't really want to say that something is better than other, because I feel like different people prefer different flavors, different textures, so I feel like I don't want to, you know, rank these by flavor and to best to worst. But anyways, maybe let's start with the liquidy ones here. I think the most liquid ones would be these two. I mainly use these High Five ones. They are like water and easy to chug down during running, and these ones too. If I remember correctly, High Five has probably like, I don't remember correctly, maybe about 5 to 6 flavors. And they also have ones that contain water, I think. The High Five Aqua ones, I'm not sure what's the difference in them. But yeah, let's go through the High Five nutrition values. So one gel contains 91 calories and 23 grams of the carbs, 3 grams of sugars and salt, 0.5 grams, and some vitamin B6, and that would do 0.28 milligrams. Next one, I'm gonna go through the DEXAL ones. DEXAL has a lot of different flavors also, and let's see the nutrition value. So per 30 gram gel, it's 67 calories, 16 grams of carbs, 6 grams of sugar, 0.43 grams of salt, 25 milligrams of magnesium, 16 grams of potassium, and 171 milligrams of sodium. This I think is a bit smaller gel, so that's why the stats were a bit lower than in this one. Let's move on to these. This is another pretty liquidy, and this is a little bit thicker. So let's go through the Pulsnutrition one. It's a 40 gram gel, so there is 97 calories per one gel, 24.2 of carbs, 12 grams of sugar, 0.4 grams of salt, and it has caffeine of 50 milligrams. So this is caffeinated one. They also have a lot of flavors in the Pulsnutrition one, so I've seen them around stores in Finland. And this little one is 30 grams. Let's see the stats here. It only lists the 100 gram nutrition values here, so I'll save them, and maybe I'll put a table here that it's per 30 grams, but 257 calories, 0.3 fats. This is the first one that has any fats in them. Carbs are 62.9 per 100 grams, I mean. The sugars are 18.5 grams, and salt is 1.19 grams. All right, so also this is a gel you can take during or after, which usually gels are being taken during the activity. The next one is the Maxim. This is a bit thicker. I'll pour them in the glass in a second, but I'll just go through the nutritional values first to compare. So this one is, how big is this? This is 33 grams per gel. So it's 83 calories, 21 grams of carbs, 7 grams of sugar, and nothing else. These have a couple tastes only, at least, which I've seen probably like 3 in stores. Yeah, so let's move on to these 2 last ones. So I think the goo is the most thickest texture of all. This is a bit more liquidy, but let's go through this one. I actually had the variety pack from these gels, so there's a couple different tastes to any kind of preference. So let's go through this one. So this one is a big gel. It's a 60 milliliter one. So per serving, it's 87 calories. Carbs are 22, sugar is 0.6 grams, and salt is 0.01 grams in this one. This is a pretty tasty gel in my opinion. So yeah, let's go to the last but not least, the good ones. These have so many tastes to an extent of any preference, in my opinion. You have to really look for these where to order them, depending on where you live. Yeah, so let's go through this one, and it's 32 grams per serving. So calories are 100 for this one. There is 55 milligrams of sodium. Total carbs are 23 grams, and total sugars are 7 grams. So that's pretty different from others with these nutritional values. There is added sugars that are included in these 7 grams, which are 14%. There's calcium of 20 milligrams. Yeah, so those were these. Yeah, and on the front it mentions that there is 450 milligrams of amino acids, 55 milligrams of sodium, and 20 milligrams of caffeine. So this is caffeinated also. I think they have uncaffeinated ones in the goo selection also. All right, so now that we went through these, I'll go and pour some out and show you guys the in real life version of the texture of these gels. Okay, I started with this gel, and you can see it's pretty laid on. It's pretty thick, even though it didn't feel in the packaging, but it's a bit like hydrogel, like Morton would be. And yeah, I love the smell of this gel. And yeah, so pretty thick, but not the thickest one that can be. Let's move on to the goo. All right, so this is the goo one. Like, you really have to pour it and it still doesn't come out. It's pretty thick. Yeah, this is not the most appetizing smell in my opinion, but it's good taste. Yeah, the taste is good, but not the smells. But you don't really smell it when you run. So yeah, those are the 2 thickest ones I showed just now. So let's move on to the Maxim gel. Yeah, and this is the Maxim one. It's pretty liquidy, and you can see it clearly drips well. I kind of ripped it off a little bad there, but it will go down smoothly when you run. So that's an important note for the Maxim gel if you're thinking about this brand. So let's move on to the Pulsnutrition. Okay, so this one is very liquidy. Like, it really pours out when you do it. It has a good smell also. I love anything pineapple or like multi-fruits, so those are my favorites. Okay, let's try the little one. I know that this one smells good also. So let's pour a little. It's a bit thicker consistency. Yeah. And I really like these ones because they're pretty cheap, and you can get them just from Lidl. I think it's under €2 for one, which in gels is pretty cheap. If you look at Morton, it's like €4 a pop. So yeah, and also I think Morton is like hydrogel also, so it's not pretty like easy to get down without water, but I have heard that they're pretty good even though they're expensive, so maybe I'll try one next. You really have to order them. I haven't seen them around like shops anywhere here, so if you've seen one, you can just comment down below so I can find them and maybe try them. Okay, so let's try the DEXAL one here. It's pretty liquidy also, and I like the smell. This is citrus. It's not my favorite. I wanted to try it. I haven't tried the citrus one, but it does smell good. But the raspberry and the apple, and this is really good in my opinion. So the final one, my favorite. So yeah, let's try this one. All right, so you can see it's pretty much like juice, so, and it really tastes so good. Okay, now I'm ranking the flavors, but the citrus and the some other citrusy flavor, it wasn't good at all. I didn't like it at all. I forced my parents to drink it. It's because they didn't want to throw it out, but this one is the best. The berry and I think the blackcurrant is the best flavors from the High Five. But yeah, these were the consistencies of the gels I have here. All right, so for my final conclusion is that if you're thinking about starting to use any gels, you really should try a couple of them, because not all gels, I personally haven't had any problems with any gels. I don't think so, but yeah, the consistency is the main thing. If you don't have any stomach issues with the gels, the consistency can make it a little difficult to use. But yeah, it's the most important thing that you try them first in training before a race. Also, I wanted to mention, a lot of athletes have mentioned this before, and it's something that I do too, because it's very, very expensive to use gels all the time if I need. So gummy bears and gummy worms, anything like that can actually be a substitute, somewhat of a substitute to the gels. I love to take them along when I go riding in the summer. So I just pack them with me and stop, chew them, and go along. Any candy with a lot of sugar can do the same that gels do. They're pretty much sugar in a liquid form, but obviously the gels are packed with a lot of other things which candy are not, and I mean they're both pretty bad for your teeth if you use them a lot because it's sugar. So make sure to wash them down with water or any other drink you have with you, so it washes all of it away from your teeth. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this gel review somewhat. I hope it helped with deciding if you were thinking about starting a new gel. Yeah, I definitely recommend you using or trying gels, especially if you're going for a half or a marathon. It really helps you with, at least for me, preventing cramps during like longer run. So they're pretty much worth it, but not for like everyday use, occasional use. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to watch my other videos that I've uploaded just a week ago. I tried to be consistent with these, so pretty much doing it right now. I just studied a little, so I decided to do this in between of studies. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Check out my other videos. Make sure to subscribe. All right, thanks for watching, guys. See you. Bye.